I've been here 9 years. The club is 15 years old. In 2010, we embarked on a renovation project with Billy Fuller. It's a narrow golf course and it plays extremely difficult. We have water almost on every single hole. When I first got here, the landing areas were very difficult and crowned, and they said they wanted the golf course to play difficult, but they wanted the teeth taken out of the landing areas and it put back into the greens. So we spent a lot of time with all the members playing golf and trying to understand really what they wanted. We have 766 members. It's a mandatory country club, so once you move in, you're automatically a dues paying member. We're doing a little over 40,000 rounds a year, and the rounds continue to grow. When I first got here 9 years ago, we were doing about 20,000. We're running about 22 full-time staff members, including myself, assistant, and 2 mechanics. Yeah, the biggest complaint is we do too much down here. It used to be that everybody'd come down and play golf basically November through April, and then go back to the north, and now we're seeing the transition where people are coming down and they're staying year-round. So that's our heavy cultivation time where we're aerifying and verticutting, and they're mad about it because they can't play their golf course. So we're constantly trying to reinvent the wheel and come up with better practices for us to be able to do what we need to maintain the conditions that they expect. Florida has really pushed the BMP best management practices. All of us are getting our certifications in that. It's good to help show the EPA and the state that we're really trying to comply with water management, fertility, not over-fertilize and throwing fertilizer into water which runs out to the Gulf of Mexico or the Atlantic and causing algae blooms, red tide has been a big issue for us. So we're really focused on sustainability for not only golf, but for the environment as well. So we're using Vivax quite a bit on greens and using Cascade, granular wetting agents and fairways, and really starting to pull back and monitor. And we're going to get some hot spots, but we're okay with that. And we've been able, with doing that, we've probably reduced water 20–25%. We've been using Vivax now for 3 years. It's been a huge success for us. We were using the Cascade Duplex for several years, and then Vivax came out and we switched to that, and we found that the greens were firmer and we just found more consistency with the product. We're able to go 21 days really and barely, maybe we'll run water once or twice unless there's a specialty application that we have to put out to run water behind. So we significantly have reduced the amount of water that we're applying to greens. We're showing our members the reductions and what we're doing and talking about it, and I think that goes a long way with what the state and local golf course superintendents associations are trying to do. We put it in with our water, and we've been able to add some fertilizers to it if we need to, or other pest control products, and apply it, lightly water it in, and keep going. It really kind of gave us the same control as the Cascade Duplex without us having to run the amount of water behind it or before it. And we noticed a couple days after it, the greens kind of seemed to firm up. They were drying down and they became a lot more firm, and it was noticeable even to the membership because they said, what have you done? You guys rolling greens more, or what are you doing? And as we reached out to other guys that were using it and to Precision, they explained that was one of the benefits of it, and it's been pretty neat to watch it all happen. So you can kind of see when we first put it out, we get the greens to dry down really fast, and the longer we go, we're starting to retain moisture and really having to, we're dialing it back even more is what we're doing. So maybe when we first put it out, we can run water, we'll run water twice a week. Maybe later we're running water once a week because they're holding on to some more moisture. Roots are diving. So we're getting some pretty good root depth on Bermuda grass, which are typically, 2 to 3 inches. We're getting 5, 6, and sometimes more. And then in the summer months, we're getting, we average 50 to 60 inches of rain a year here in Florida, down this far south. So during the summer months, it helps just keep moving that water through the profile. With that, we've reduced our fungicide use, and we've noticed the decrease in disease pressure by keeping the greens drier. So it's been a great combination. We've used other products, and we feel Precision products are providing the level that we need.